Josh, a big 3 points on the board tonight at Barnsley. I mean, the players all have smiles on your faces. I think I know the answer, but how pleased are you with that?
Yeah, massively. I think we sort of needed, not a bounce back, but to right a few wrongs from Saturday. I think tactically we were very sound on Saturday against Wrexham, but I think performance, it was a bit underwhelming. So to come away to another big club midweek after such a hard game on Saturday, it was important that we tried to put that right, and we managed to do that.
Tactically, it might be a bit of a challenge coming up against the teams like Barnsley. They've only had this manager for a couple of games, and our manager was just saying how flexible they've been. But we seem to have a plan and got onto them quite early on. Yeah,
massively. I think most people think because a club sort of this stature doesn't have a manager. I think it's the opposite. I think when an interim manager, such the likes of who's in charge here now, there's boys who weren't in the squad think they have a chance to show. So I think training on their part will probably be feisty coming in the games. They want to show what they can do. They're sort of at the stage of the season where they're not going to get promoted, they're not going to get relegated, so they can play with no fear. So it can be a tricky evening. So it was up to us to try and implement what we were trying to do. Tactically, I think we changed formations a couple of times in the game, but I think that's just testament to the work we do throughout the week.
And Ryan Trevitt got that early goal. I mean, you weren't here last season, but he was a bit of a goal machine at the start of the season. And how pleased are you all now for him to be back on the score sheet? Yeah,
massively. He's a fantastically gifted footballer. You know, he's come on loan from Brentford. The relationship with the club that they have with Brentford is massive, and you can see from day one when he's operating that he's a smooth operator. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, obviously the way football is now with stats and goals, everything is all about numbers, but you can't deny his quality and what he brings to the team, not just in possession but out of possession, and his work rate. So yeah, it's fantastic. He's off the mark. Hopefully he can kick on and get a few more now, but if he doesn't, he brings so much more to the team than that.
Barnsley did grow into the game, but we looked like we almost had a second goal partway through that first half. What was your view of Ed Turns' header?
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I think it was just a good tussle in the box. The lino give it, the referee give it. Their team didn't really claim for it, and then the referee decided to change his mind. So I think it was an odd one, to be honest with you. I think we fully deserved it. I think we were fully in charge of the game. I think going in at 2-0 rather than 1-0 obviously changes the sort of the landscape of the game. But I think it was testament to us that we went in front, then they equalised, and then we managed to get the winner.
Yeah, like you're saying, obviously having that, being able to galvanise away from home, especially when they score the equaliser, the home fans get behind them, such a big quality.
Yeah, massively. Listen, what we don't lack is character, and what we don't lack is a team togetherness. The team that the gaffer and the staff put together from pre-season and going into sort of January transfer window, it's as much as we want quality, it has to be character. You have to be able to be relied on when you're playing on the football pitch, and I think of recent form we've managed to show that in abundance.
Talk to me about your goal. Can you just talk us through it?
Yeah, it was. Listen, it was sort of just a high press, what the gaffer wanted. Managed to put enough pressure on the defender to sort of force him in the mistake. And then when I was in on goal, I said to the lads, I was like, I'd rather miss that chance than let someone else miss it. So the goalkeeper gave me an advantage. He sort of gambled, and I managed to slot it in. So yeah, it was a nice one to take.
Scoring here in front of the 200 or so travelling fans, that must have been such a great feeling.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, I looked up and I was thinking to myself, is there so many Exeter fans that live up north? But to make that journey from the time that they're going to do, listen, they pay their hard-earned money. They come, they expect a nice, I guess, to be able to travel back down on the bus with a few memories and a few good things to say about the team, and I think as a whole we managed to do that, so it's nice to send them off with 3 points.
And as well, it's such a great bounce back from the team from that defeat at Wrexham to restart maybe another run. Yeah,
100%. Listen, you want to try and win as many games as possible at any level. Is that possible? No, but I think there's a way to lose. I think on Saturday we were a bit off it, not just in our quality but sort of in our enthusiasm towards working hard for each other, and we got beat 2-0, that showed in the result, but to come away and bounce back, we could easily came here with our tail between our legs, accepted that it was another big team, but now we play with no fear. We fully back each other. As I said before, the team dynamic that we have is massive, and we fully believe we can beat anybody on our day, and we've showed that multiple times this season.
That's a perfect bounce now to go back to St James Park on Saturday against Stockport.
Yeah, Stockport, they're sort of playoff chasing team. They'll be coming with a lot of quality, a lot of energy. You know, they've got fit boys that are ready to rock and roll and ready to go. But for us, it's just a game for us that we're looking to try and finish as high as possibly can. So we've got two teams battling for things that different needs and different ones, but I think it'll be an entertaining game, and we're looking forward to it because obviously they beat us when we played there last time. So a bit of friendly revenge. We move on and we get another 3 points.
Amazing. Thank you, Josh.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
Thank you.